it's very easy to do because you've got tons of data for the last God knows how many years. You know exactly who changed over when you changed their rates and who didn't. You know all their features and the way they use their insurance. You can easily run a big model that will tell you this kind of person is not going to bother with this increase in rates and the other person is going to. So customer retention is a big area. So in fact, in here, that was one of the things that we were looking to do with DBS as well. Okay, so for example, number 4 is customer retention. Again, it's really all technology. Build the right technology and it does it automatically. Okay. If you call Apple, for example, and complain about your laptop or your power cord or something, sometimes they say, no, sorry, we can't do anything, we'll pay for it and we ship you something, or go to the Apple store and we'll fix it for you. It turns out there's a bunch of words, if you use any of them, they'll immediately say, we'll give you whatever you want. Okay, so what are those words? A lot of people know this. They've actually figured out, what there is. But the reason Apple uses those words is they've taken a lot of data before, run it through all their analytics and figured out there's certain sets of words that are bad for business because those customers tend to post nasty things all over the place, in Yelp and various other places. So there's a bunch of words that, so a lot of the young kids in the US actually know now that if I'm going to call Apple, I just got to use this word and I'll get something free back right away. So anyway, so there's lots of things like that. And it works for both sides, okay? Because Apple has figured it's working for them and they're willing to do that. A lot of lending activities automated now. Big space in fintech. Okay, and there's 2 types of this. There is automatic approvals. Rocket Mortgage, I don't know if you have seen Rocket Mortgage. It's you just get on your phone, you literally fill out basic stuff and they give you a mortgage. You don't have to go to the bank, you don't have to talk to anybody. It's done automatically. Okay? So that's big. Peer-to-peer lending also is a huge fintech thing. Okay, there are pools of people who are lending to other people. So there's companies that do that as well. I think India is a great place for that to happen. Because a lot of the time, there's research in India that shows that when you lend to a group of people, pool to pool, the default rates are much lower. Okay, and in India, I think there's research which shows, in fact, Mudit, who left ISB, used to do a lot of this research, that if you lend to pools of women in India, the default rates are much lower. So they generally tend to have far better credit response. Then the obvious ones, market prediction and trading, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. In fact, I was just talking about text analytics the other day in class. Everybody uses that to trade. Risk management is another huge big area. In fact, after the crisis, now there's lots of people offering all sorts of different risk management tools as well. So some of them are for specific conditions under the Dodd-Frank Act. Because the Dodd-Frank Act was passed and required a whole bunch of things to be done. So now there's a whole bunch of fintech around this risk management. And if those sorts of things come to India, then you might find those sorts of regulations are causing the same amount of technology to be built here as well. Automated financial analysts. Fidelity has been trying to do this for a long time. In fact, I did a project with them because every time there's a news announcement from any company, so Fidelity basically invests in every possible stock there is in the universe. And they literally have 2 analysts assigned to each stock. So whenever there's any news release or anything about a stock, that is sent to both the analysts read it, analyze it, and then issue a buy, hold, or sell